Going to continue now with Jaxon Etter. Our first two questions and come from Chip Towers and Mark Weiser.
Yeah, Jackson, pardon me for a non-basketball question, but, the football team is ranked number 1, 12-0, heading into the SEC championship. I know you guys got a lot of important games on your mind, but as a student and a Georgia student, what's your thoughts on the football team? Do you know any of those guys, and what do you think they're going to beat Bama?
Yeah, I'm actually really good buddies with a lot of them. I'm cheering just as hard for them as anybody else. I mean, I grew up a Dog fan. I've always wanted to be a Georgia Bulldog, so I've been watching Georgia football for as long as I can remember. So when they win the Natty, I'm gonna be celebrating. I can assure you that.
Thanks.
Jackson, I know some Georgia fans that might be kind of casual about how much they're watching you guys. They see Wofford beating you guys on your home floor, and they don't take very well to that. How did that sit with you guys in the program that are working so hard every day? Do you look at it as just anybody can be beaten on any given night, or is that something that you guys should take care of?
Well, a loss isn't going to sit well whatsoever. Wofford is a good basketball team. If somebody tunes in and they hear the word Wofford, and Wofford is a good basketball team, and that's what we were preached the entire week. Like, this is a team that quite possibly will end up in the NCAA tournament, and that's where we're trying to be. Wofford is, just as good as any of these other teams we've played. I mean, we're never going to look down on a team prior to us playing them. We're going to prepare for every team like this is, Kentucky, this is Auburn. We're going to prepare the same way for every team.
Let's go to Anthony Dasher and then Jack Leo.
Hey, Jackson. Jalen was talking about just a little bit ago about the lack of communications in a lot of areas as maybe being one of the reasons, some of the struggles, different areas you guys are having. How much would you agree with that, and how much better can that become in a short amount of time if y'all really put your minds to it?
I'd agree with it 100%. I was just telling, so after the Wofford game, we had a players only meeting, and I told them, I said, this is the best Georgia basketball team that I've been a part of since I've been at Georgia. And I say that in complete honesty. We have shown, like, when we communicate and when we talk and when we play together, we've shown that we are a really good basketball team. But when we don't, you can obviously see that we're losing basketball games. And so we got to fix that consistency because it's shown that we can be a really good basketball team. But Jalen's correct. I mean, we have some communication issues that need to be picked up. And I think it will be picked up. We're playing some good basketball teams, but we're not out here playing nobodies. Like somebody said prior, like, Wofford's a really good basketball team. That's not just Wofford. Like, if you see it, Georgia basketball versus Wofford basketball, I mean, that's not the way, a casual fan's going to see it. Like, we're playing good basketball teams and we're losing winnable games. And with this basketball team, we can win big games. I'm telling you, we can. I have all the confidence in the world. We can win basketball games. We just got to figure some things out. I mean, and it's little things. I'm telling you, it's not big giant changes. Sometimes there's just little communication mishaps that, lose a game like Wofford. Like, we lost by 3 points. Little communication mishaps throughout the game that could be fixed. We win that game by 5-10 points.
Yeah, Jackson. So looking ahead to Memphis here, you mentioned the preparation a little bit. Is there anything that you might be doing differently, whether it be a mentality thing or, physical preparation that you're doing for another, really good team coming to the state?
Coming off the amount of games we've played in the last week or two, yesterday we kind of took a step back, and it was more of a mental day. We did a lower body flush with our amazing strength coach, Coach Sean Hayes. So we got that. We did some mental preparation on the court, and then we watched a lot of film. Because sometimes you don't need all that physical preparation. And with a really physical team like Memphis, really active, they press, they play tough defense. I mean, these players, they might be 4 or 5 stars, but they play hard. And so I think it's just as much physical as it is mental. You know, they're trapping. So you got to know, look, the guy guarding me is going to trap the ball. I got to go help. And so that's a mental thing more. It is physical. And so this will be a game where guys got to lock in. They got to, you know, be aware of everything going on. And I think we're very capable of doing that.
Okay, we've got time for one or two follow-up questions. If anybody has one, just feel free to jump right in.